I'm Dave Dinkle here with another 2-minute tip. What I'm going to talk about is a deal that I saw lost. My goal in these 2-minute tips is help you make more money or help you not to lose deals. So an investor went into a property, talked to the seller. Seller said, okay, give me your parameters. Who do we close with? Obviously, how much money are you offering? How long is it going to take? Are you a cash buyer? All those things. He said, cash buyer, close quickly, so on and so forth, but we have to use my attorney. And the seller said, gee, where is your attorney? Well, the attorney's like 35 miles away. And the seller was an elderly person, and they said, okay, let me think about it. Now, when somebody tells you, let me think about it, it means you've lost. 99.9% of the time, they're not thinking about anything except how can I get rid of that guy without being obnoxious. And it's to say, let me think about it. And then they don't answer your text. They don't answer the phone. You have to go door knock them to shake them out and find out what you did wrong. So another investor had come in and made exactly the same offer. And he said to the seller, in terms of the closing attorney, I want to use my closing attorney, but you don't have to leave your house. My closing attorney will send you a traveling notary, and all you have to do is sign the documents here. You don't have to leave your house. Well, okay, 35 miles, leave my house, same offer, cash, same closing, all that stuff. What happened? Their investor lost the deal. So when we talk about remote closings, they can be in other states, they can be in other countries. If they're in the same state, typically there's a traveling notary that's sent out with the documents. Now, some people send out the documents and say to the seller, go to the bank and have them notarized. Some banks will notarize them and some won't, because some banks see their notarization as what's called a signature guarantee, much higher authority, so to speak. Some of them won't do it. And it's an inconvenience for that person to go to the bank. I went to the bank a while back in the COVID situation, and they said, just sign in. And I said, how long do I have to wait? And they said, 2 weeks. There's a 2-week wait to see somebody, to have a notary. I said, okay, no, I'll find one some other way. So what I'm saying to you is this, look, if that person doesn't want to leave, doesn't drive, they're out of state, they're out of country, set it up with your closing agent to have the traveling notary go to them. It can be part of your presentation. Don't have to leave your home. Well, how do I get my money? You have a choice. Typically, we wire the money into your account. We don't deal in checks like the other guys. They can be lost in the mail. You don't have to travel to get your money. You can set up these conveniences, and that's one of the reasons why people would sell to you. They like you. They like the convenience of what you're doing. Now, we've had I had a great one in the sense that it's a great story. It was in Nigeria. Gee, how does that work? The seller has a power of attorney for his wife in Nigeria. Kind of red flags. So what happened? He came to the closing table, and we have to have her, even though they have a power of attorney, that person has to sign. Why? Because the power of attorney can be fraudulent. The power of attorney can be canceled in seconds. So the closing agent's going to say to you, we have to have your wife sign. The power of attorney husband said, not a problem. Fly her here to the United States and she'll sign. Well, wait a minute. Where is she in Nigeria? She's 30 miles outside of the capital of Nigeria. So we said, look, all she has to do is go to the embassy or the consulate and they will do it. And they'll send the docs, they'll do everything. No. Wife is not going. She's only coming into town to fly out, come back in the States. Well, as it turned out, he walked out of the closing. Now, we had it sold for a substantial profit. What we had to do then, file a breach of contract. We actually filed lis penens, got the property. And boy, was it a winner for us. Because we had to go through the court system, the loser, which was the seller, had to pay all our attorney's fees. And it took 7 months. I'm not going to tell you it was a short thing, but for 7 months, it was a huge profit. So what I'm saying to you is keep it in your mind about, in fact, having a traveling notary do signatures on the legal documents. Now, a lot of you guys have gone to the extent of using DocuSign. You send out your contract, boom, signed, everything else. That's great. There's one big problem with DocuSign documents. They can't be recorded in the public record. So why would you record a contract? Because if you have a breach of contract or you file a notice of interest or an affidavit of memorandum or something to stop the seller from transferring title, you have to have an original signed contract. So you're going to have to go and see them or have somebody else go and see them to do it. I'm trying to help you. You can argue with me all you want, but I've been doing this for 46 years and I'm approaching 10,000 closings. I'm Dave Dinkle, besttransactionalfunding.com, and I'll see you in the next 2-minute video.